Hey everyone, how's it going? For today's fun video, I'm going to be showing you how to draw Shimo versus King Ghidorah. So I hope you follow along and enjoy this video today.
Now to start off with Shimo versus Ghidorah, let's begin with Shimo. Now we've got a lot to fit in here, so we're going to have to kind of draw small, and we've got a lot of details to do. So I'm going to start off with Shimo right here, and I'm going to begin by making a line that's just going to go down and then kind of come up for the eye. Then we're going to bring this line down and up. Next, I'm going to make some couple little bumps right around the top of the eye, just kind of shape out that eyebrow. Then starting out here, I'm going to make the nose. I'm going to make a line that's going to come out and then around here. I'm going to put a little line right in there. I'm going to make some lines that kind of go up and then down, just to kind of give Shimo that texture right across the back of the, or the kind of top of the nose and head. Let's make this line come down. And we're going to bring this line down and then up and down to here for the mouth. I'm going to curve this line down into here. And bring this line down and in. And bring this line down and then up to here. Next, for the jaw, we're just going to kind of curve this up. We'll make a little line that curves back here for the back of the mouth and put a couple of lines in there. Inside the mouth, let's draw some sharp pointed teeth. And then we'll do some pointed teeth right along here. Then let's curve a line that goes down and up and then back down for the tongue. Next, I'm going to make a couple more little lines here. And then I'm going to make a few of Shimo's spikes back here, just kind of making some points that kind of curve around. And then I'm going to put a few right around the jaw too. Then I'm going to start adding some right along the top here too, just to make some detail, just so we can kind of get that shaped out first. Next, I'm going to make a couple little curved lines right here for the neck, and I'm going to bring these down to about here. Then I'm going to make this line kind of come down and then up here for the chest. I'm going to bring this line down for the arm. I'm going to bring this line down. Make a couple little wrinkle lines, and then let's make some claws. We're just going to make some big lines that just kind of come down to a point and then come back. Next, we're going to bring this kind of up at an angle and then kind of curve it around here. Next, I'm going to curve this line down for the shoulder. Then I'm going to bring this line down at an angle. Or make this line come down to a curved point and make another one here for a claw. Next, we're going to bring this line up and over at an angle. Next, I'm going to bring this line down here at the curve and put a couple more little curves here. Now, starting here, I'm just going to make kind of like a broken line to kind of shape out Shimo's back. Then I'm just going to bring a line that's going to kind of come down here off the paper. Make a line that's going to kind of come down here and over for the leg. We're going to make a line that's going to come down here. We're going to make a couple little claws here, and we're going to have to go off the paper because we just don't really have enough room to fit everything in here. Then I'm going to start adding Shimo's spikes on here. I'm going to start putting a bunch of spikes all around here. And then I'm going to make some start going the different direction. Then I'm going to start putting some really big ones on here too. And we're just going to kind of fill up this area with lots of spikes on Shimo. Next, let's go ahead and add some little curved lines for the claws on here. Just kind of shape out Shimo's claws. And then we'll stop right there before we add details. Let's kind of get some stuff in here for Ghidorah. So right here, let's start with one of the heads. So I'm going to make a line that's just going to kind of come down and back for an eye. And then a little curve shape. Now I'm going to make some kind of pointed lines above it. Next, I'm going to make a line that's going to come out and then kind of make a bump for the nose. And we'll put a little nostril in there. Next, I'm going to bring this down and make it kind of bumpy and kind of come down like this. And we're going to curve it down here. I'll make it kind of go down and up and around here, kind of a little bit pointy. We'll curve this line up with a couple little lines in there. And then we're going to add a bunch of teeth in here. And we'll do a bunch of teeth down here. Next, I'm going to make a nice big pointed horn back here. I'm going to make another one here, and then a couple little smaller ones right here. I'm going to make another bump over here for the other eyebrow. And then I'm going to make a line that's going to kind of curve around here, just for the other horn on Ghidorah. Now let's make another one up here. So I'm going to make a line that's just going to go down and then up. Then I'll make another one that's just going to kind of go down and up like this. We'll make a little curve here and a little curve here. Make a line that's going to come down, and then we're going to make two little bumps here for the nose. We'll kind of fill in a little bit of line for the nostrils. I'm going to curve this around and kind of come up here for the mouth. Then we're going to go down here and then up. Make a little line back there for the back of the mouth. And then we'll add some sharp teeth coming right around here. And let's do some sharp teeth right on the bottom too. Let's curve this around and bring it up. Make it come back here kind of pointed for the jaw. And we're going to make the top of the eyebrows right here. Then we're going to make the horns. We're going to kind of curve this back here. Make another one kind of curve here. Then we're going to bring some more of these kind of big spikes. We'll kind of connect this here. Now we'll put another head here. Make a line that's going to go down and up. And then a little eye. We'll make the little points here. And we'll make another little bump here. Make a line that comes down and up to here for the nose. I'll make another little bump here, kind of put a little line in there. We're going to curve this around the spikes and kind of make it wavy again. We'll make a line that's going to come down here. And we'll make those lines in the back there. We're going to put some teeth right here at the bottom and then some teeth here on the top. And we'll bring this line up and put some more teeth for the other side of the mouth. I'm going to bring this line back and I'm going to make the nice big horn. And we'll make another horn over here. Then we'll make those other spikes and we'll kind of bring this down here. Now let's make the necks. So I'm going to start here and I'm going to kind of just curve this line up and then around to here. And we'll do that same thing, make it a little bit skinny and a little bit bigger as it comes back. We'll make a line that's going to curve up here and then one that's going to curve here for the neck. We'll make a line that comes into here. I'm going to bring this line up and then around to here. We're going to make some little curves here to show where that neck is bending and then bring it down. Next, let's make a little line back here. And we're going to curve this line out and down for Ghidorah's knee. And then let's bring a line that's going to come down. We're going to put a claw for Ghidorah, and then we're just going to make that line go to there. Now for the wing, we won't be able to fit the whole wing in here, so we're just going to kind of bring this wing off the paper, and then make a line that's going to come up to here. This wing over here, we'll kind of bring this up and then around to a point. May kind of come to a point here and then back up. We'll make another one that's going to come down and go back up. We'll make another one here. It's going to go down and back up. I want to bring these lines in just for some detail. And kind of bring this up and then down. Then what we can do is we can kind of add Ghidorah's tail back here. We can just kind of make a wavy line here. That's going to kind of come back, and then we'll add that second tail here. Now we have our basic shape. Now let's kind of come in here and add some different details. Kind of start with Shimo. We'll add some little lines kind of right around the eye, and some broken lines right around the mouth. Even a couple in the front here. We'll make some kind of long, broken lines coming right around the front of the arms and legs. We'll make some lines coming here and then down the chest. We'll make some little curves there and some more on here. We can even put some little broken lines on the spikes here as well. I'm going to put some curves onto the horns on all of Ghidorah. So we're just going to put these little curve lines on each one of these. And we've got to do all three of the heads, so lots and lots of lines. We'll do some broken lines kind of right around the mouth of each one. Just kind of make these little broken lines coming right around here. I'm going to make some lines that kind of come down here to kind of show the different shape of the neck, and then we can make some little lines across, kind of give Ghidorah that scaly texture on the neck. So we're just going to make these little lines coming down here. This way we can, when we color this, we can do different shades of color there. We'll add some broken lines kind of right around here. Then we can even add some spikes onto the back of Ghidorah's necks as well. So we're just going to add these spikes, kind of like little shark fins coming all the way down. And then I like to add little lines underneath Ghidorah's eyes too. Then we can put the spikes coming down the back of Ghidorah's tail. And there you go. There is your drawing of Shimo versus Ghidorah. I'm going to fast forward and start coloring this. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed.